Well, I won't keep you long, since I wasn't in the band that long, all right? But I got to tell you, Mike and Ray came up to me. They wanted to form a new band, and I said, if we can play blues music, yeah. But I'm really pleased to say that these guys got rid of the blue suits and went on to other things, and I'm a big fan. So there you go. The Moody Blues, I love you. All right.
Hello. Wow. I'm not going to make a long speech. I'm 77 years old. I ain't got time. The first thing I want to do, I want to thank Jess and John for putting up with me for 50 years and counting. I want to thank me for putting up with Jess and John for 50 years and counting. I want to thank everyone in the world that's ever helped me. You know who you are. Thank you. And all the people in the world that haven't helped me, screw you. God bless you all. That's all I got left now. Apparently, I've got to talk a bit longer, like that guy over there. So, this... You know, it was so long that we were eligible and didn't make it that I got a real sour grapes feeling about it, you know. I don't want it, the grapes are sour. And when it actually became something for us all to appreciate and have, I did realize that it means the world to me. Thank you.
Woo! Wow. In 1967, Graeme Edge, Mike Pinder, Ray Thomas, Justin Hayward, myself, along with our producer, Tony Clark, we went into the Decca recording studio in London, England, and 7 days later, we came out with an album that changed our lives forever. The album, Days of Future Past. And I'd like to thank American radio for supporting us for 5 decades. Their belief in us has just been tremendous and has given us encouragement to keep going and doing everything we love to do, and that's make music. I'd like to thank also some of our friends at the radio, Howard Stern, Mancow, and the late Scott Muni out of New York for their total belief in the band. And of course to the fans here tonight and all over the world, this is your moment. This is your Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Over the years, we've worked with many people, and I just want to name a few people. Sir Edward Lewis, who was chairman of the Decca Record Company in the UK, and he started, I think, the Decca Record Company here in the USA. Walt McGuire, who was president of London Records here in New York. Jerry Weintraub. Tom Hewlett. And Barry Clayman. There's all the people that have been with us for all these years. And I'd like to just, on a personal side, for my wife, Kirsten, my daughter, Emily, and my son, Christian, and of course, my flossing hero, John Henry. You are the pillars and the foundation of my life. Thank you at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. Thank you. If you, if you didn't know already, well, we're just a bunch of British guys, so, and you know, it's quite hard explaining the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over the other side of the Atlantic. I live near the Italian border, and I live in a place, and there's a British-English community there, of course. You know, the British will always form a community and a class system round a table, wherever you go. But I was on the street, walking to the shops the other day, and I met a woman I knew, and she said, "Well, what are you boys up to then?" And I said, "Oh, we're being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame." "Oh," she said, "oh, well, when are you being induced?" So it's kind of like being induced now for the last few hours. We've been induced. And, but of course, to us and to all the British musicians, this is the home of our heroes. And we all know that. Until the Beatles came along and changed the world. But this is the home of my heroes, and to be celebrated even in the same street, in the same building, in the same town, even as Buddy Holly and the Everly Brothers. And the woman who showed us how, and tonight the woman who showed us how it all should be done, that's Nina Simone. I'm personally very grateful to my parents for the love and encouragement that they gave. And I'm very grateful also to John and to Mike and to Ray and to Graeme. And it's been such a wonderful partnership, and for them putting up with a 19-year-old jerk that was me, trying to get my songs done. And I would also just mention, like John, some of the radio personalities, and I would add to Scott Mooney and Howard and Mancow, Alison Steele, who was called the Nightbird, and some of you might remember her. She was a wonderful, wonderful DJ. It's a privilege anyway, and of course, all of the thanks and gratitude really go to the Moody Blues fans and for giving us this wonderful life in music. That means that they've given us. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And Ray Thomas, we love you, young.
Yeah.